Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles.
And now, your 2021
Orioles baseball comes
Baltimore
your way next.
Orioles.
Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, he may not be what he first was when he broke into the big leagues, one of the hardest throwers in the game, but King Felix has figured out how to pitch. His velo has come back to the pack, but he still has a great assortment of off-speed pitches. He knows how to pitch, and don't be surprised to see these bats silent if he brings his A game.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 11.
Next to hit is number 11. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Galvis on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. He's out. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Messina will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And now in the box, Jahmai Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 2-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Austin Hayes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that base.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
At the plate now, Jose Canseco. And he puts it on the ground to second. The tag gets one. On to first, a double play.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Darryl Strawberry. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. As he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Batting seventh.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
And Hernandez will go to first, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Tim Raines. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set, the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1.
Count is 2 and 1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The set and the 2-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Strawberry at second, Raines on at first with 2 down. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Payoff pitch on its way. And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
The left fielder,
First offering.
Mancini.
And that misses inside 1-0. Takes this the other way to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in next, Anthony Santander. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Pat Valaika stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 7.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! three-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Third baseman.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-1 to count. 3 runs already home here. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fouled off. Ruiz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Jumai Jones will be next. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Number 11 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jumai.
Now to bat, Jumai Jones. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Lifted in the air to center field. Williams able to track it down for the 3rd out. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go. Derek Jeter grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate here is Bernie Williams. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Fastball well outside.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with man.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
And now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hayes tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball.
Now
Austin Hayes is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Ryan Mountcastle comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So here's Trey Mancini. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now it'll be number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The second baseman, number 11.
First pitch on the way. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martino.
Here comes Tino Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
The designated hitter.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
To the plate now, Darryl Strawberry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So next to bat will be Tim Raines. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here comes the 1-0. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he is in there. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So stepping in is Jorge Posada, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Wade Ball.
Striding in is Wade Boggs. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Orioles are on top, 3-2. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off For the Orioles,
ready to go in the bottom of the
right
fourth.
fielder,
And set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pat Valaika.
Next to dig in, Pat Valaika. He flew out in his last AB. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump.
The batter,
So far this
2.
inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs.
Ready.
Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, the center fielder.
Stepping up is Bernie Williams. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, number 11.
Up next, number 11. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
The third baseman,
and he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Ruiz.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Pedro.
Next up, Pedro Severino. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Ruiz on at first, nobody out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fouled away. And he got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Jahmai Jones stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez. Pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Now here's the pitch. Jose Canseco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate, Darryl Strawberry. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Into the box now, Tim Raines. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
As he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the 6th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Mountcastle.
Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So now to the plate, Trey Mancini. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in once again is Anthony Santander. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. And it's fouled away. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. 7th inning ready to roll. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Derek Jeter. Here's the pitch.
Jeter.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The center fielder.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Bernie Williams. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Galvis on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. At the plate now is number 11. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Galvis has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat, Pat Valaika, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
2-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz. Last time through was a base hit.
Rio Ruiz.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Gossage has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Another 0-2 home. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th. 4-3 Baltimore. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding Cecil Fielder will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Fielder.
Now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1, here it comes.
One ball, one strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So now here is Jose Canseco. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
That misses. 1-2. And the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Henderson.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mancini moving back, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Standing in now, Tim Raines. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up.
Your
Cecil Fielder stays in the ballgame after.
For the Yankees. Now playing first base, number 45, Cecil Fielder.
Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Count was 1, 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that one yanked just foul. The next 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The windup and the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square as
Stanton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on this Monday night. After Sean Armstrong will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Jorge Posada will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here he comes again. 1-2. A little bouncer. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Next to stand in is Derek Jeter. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. This game's all tied at 4. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Line hard deep into left. Canseco is there, and he makes the catch for the out. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He went deep last time up.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
Nope.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Freddie Galvis is on deck. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in will be Freddie Galvis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Line toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run, moving into scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hit right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Yolmer Sanchez is into the ballgame as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop. Now to the plate, here is Bernie Williams. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Back up the middle, reined in. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Number 11 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Next, it'll be Cecil Fielder. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. A ball and no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
1-0. Here it is. Smokes this one into deep center field. Hayes on the run for it. And they have taken the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
That's a great job by the hitter right there. Extra innings, breaks the tie up. That's not an easy thing to do.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco. A fastball. Now the pitch. On the ground to third. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Canseco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Mariano Rivera takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Mariano Rivera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Canseco is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box, Jahmai Jones. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a flare down the line. Here comes a left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Austin Hayes stands in as he looks at a called strike. Awfully close with a slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
takes this the other way to right. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 6-5 now. In now, Ryan Mountcastle. Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he'll get there at third. And now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with two gone now. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Santander is in with two away as he takes the ball 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Three-run home run down the line in right, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Nine to 6, the final tally in this one. Sean Armstrong gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs, 12 hits. One error, they left 4 men on base.